What's up, guys? It's your boy Carl back with another video, alright? So today we're gonna be making kind of like this bomb or water bomb sort of. So it's like this little paper that's like this, shaped like that, blown to the top, and then inflates. And if you want to make it into a bomb or something, you put some flour or any powdery stuff in this hole, then it explodes. So let me show you how to make it. So you're gonna need some piece of paper, and we're gonna need to make it into a square. So you fold it and make sure. Let me show you. Wait, let me do it. So you fold it and try to line it up as like the best as you can if you want the best result. So it's like this. You have it like this, and you open it like that. So it used to be like this. Now it's like this. So you can see that it's kind of like a square shape. But you have this, so we're gonna cut that out. So you have the line right here. Then we're gonna cut out this little piece. So let's cut it out. I'm not the best at cutting, so. So there we go. You guys can make it better than me. So now when you open it, you should have this little piece of paper right here. So make sure that one of these lines are going to your top. Like to your top left, like this. It has to be to your top left. I'm not sure if it's the right for you, but if it is, well, it has to be to the top left of you. So then you have this right here. We're gonna fold it in half. Let's do that right now. Go. Now make sure that you look good or something. Now you're left with this kind of thing. Now, if you see this diagonal line, you're kind of gonna fold the piece over it. So you see this diagonal line, you put it right over it. Hopefully, I'm explaining it good enough for you to understand. Comment down below if you guys like these types, like the origami, learn how to make cool stuff. I got you. So, yep. Now you're left with this, and you see that you should have this part right here. So now we have sort of like the snowflake shaped thing. Now we're gonna turn it like this. So now it's more like a snowflake. You have the line right here, and you're gonna fold it in half again. There you go. So now once you fold it in half, leave it like that, and then you should have these three. You have to have like these three lines right here, right? Now, this is probably the hardest part. So you can do from whatever side. So you turn it like this, and then on the back side you should have the line right here, and then you should have the line right there. So then you kind of want to like push it so that it looks like this. Then you want to like kind of fold these two on top of it, sort of like this. This is hard, but so remember, you have this little piece right here that used to be like this. Fold it inside, turn it like this, and then it's sort of like a trapezoid-ish thing. Then you do the same with the other side, so let's do that. This is one of the hardest steps. Gosh. Ugh. Hold up. Almost. There we go. Now we got it. So, you can see that we have now this kind of shaped thing. So now we have like these two flaps, alright? So, you're going to grab one of the flaps and fold it so that it's all the way lined up to the top. Let's do that. And again, we do it to the other side. We leave the back flap on. I'm going to put it all the way to the top. So now you're left with these, the two back flaps, and this like this. Now you can turn it around and do the exact same thing. Bam. And so now you're left with this shape. This with the flaps, and then turn it around. Same thing with the flaps. So, alright. So, now what we're gonna do is that, so there's more flapping, so make sure that it's very good folded, so you get good creases, what they call it. So, as you can see, there are kind of like two flaps right here. One for the back side, one for the front side, like this. You're gonna grab, let's say this one. There we go. Now you're gonna fold the top, this one, sort of like it's lined up in the middle, but make sure that it's not touching. So sort of lined up. Let me go right here. Sorry, give me a second. So there we go. So it's lined up like that. Sort of in the middle, but not really. Do it again with the other side. So it's like this. Now turn it around and do the exact same thing again. Bam. And oh, whoops. Oh, no, that did it. Oh, yeah, it is. And bam. So now we're left with this weird shape thing. So now what we're gonna do is that it's more flap thing. You can see that on the top let me get closer. We have some flaps right here. Now, as you can see, in these little things that we made, there's like this little, oh, whoops. There's like these little holes, alright? So now we're gonna grab the flap. Sorry, this is not the best. So we're gonna grab the flap. So this is the little thing, little hole. We're gonna grab the flap, and we're gonna put it in there. So let's put it in there. Alright, if this is kind of hard, I'll just try and make sure, just try your best. Make sure that it at least fits a little or so. There you go. So now you put it in. You do the same with, then you do the same with this side. You put the flap in. So there you go. Now we're going to turn it around. Do the same thing with the flaps, and then we'll put it in again. In the little holes, little paper holes. Now we're almost done, right? Well, so mine's not the best. Yours is probably better than mine. Mine is weird. Just remember, do yours, but probably better than mine. I'm just doing it. So, you see that's in there. Mine's not the best. Now, right here at the bottom, we have like this little square. And at the top, we have like this little hole. I don't know if you can see it, but you have it too. Then you're going to want to blow on that. And then you should end up with this little cube. And if you want to close it, you just put right here on the sides, and then it's closed. So do it one more time. Top in the little hole, blow on it. Here we go. So that's it. So again, if you want to make it into like a bomb-ish, you put powder or any powdery stuff inside little hole and you throw it at something. And then what's supposed to happen is that like the thing is supposed to come out, like the powder and stuff, for example, flour, is supposed to come out of the hole, and you should still have the shape of your bomb right here, or of your paper thing. You could also use it as, like, I don't know, fake Pokemon, throw out something, pretend like you're catching something, or you could bounce it once you inflate it. Let's do that. Once you like inflate it or something, you could bounce it or do what can I juggle like I did. So that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this long video, and have the best day of your lives. See ya.